there's it's not just a lot of people, but there's definitely a couple of things we need to talk about.
Yaya had a pact with Boober.
It's time to get serious here for a moment. So, Yaya, I've heard your concerns. Rain, I've heard your concerns. So we have a big issue of people talking over each other. Now, before you guys start saying anything, I know there's 15 players here, but the big issue is that you guys are talking over each other, and I can easily sense a couple of toxicity coming from some of you, especially going after Yaya for no reason. So, Yaya, do you wanna talk about that? You have the floor.
I don't know. It's just... every time we play, we have little fun with ourselves. Like sometimes we'll have a little small pack, or sometimes we'll have a big pack. But it's like it's just out of fun. Like, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can sense your voice. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, there's no reason to get personal and attack somebody just because, you know. I'm not gonna start naming people here. You guys know who you are. For me, I come on to play this game. Even though I'm streaming right now, I'm not trying too hard to be funny. I'm just trying to turn off a fun game. So, but there's a line you can't cross, and that becomes being toxic and stuff like that. We already had this serious discussion like this on Among Us. Now, for something like this, you're gonna notice it a lot more often when you play with the same people over and over again. I know this whole game is about deception and all that stuff, but you guys should not be toxic to other people just because, or trying to be funny. Because you
please,
yeah,
please stop talking over everybody.
Yeah.
If you called the body, you should get to talk first, no matter what.
Yeah. And
it's just hard to suss anything out when everybody's talking on top of each other and everybody's mic is lighting up at once and you don't know who's saying what or who's clearing who. It gets confusing.
So what if there are packs in this game? Let them. And at least this game is not as bad and repetitive as Among Us. So just play the game and try to deal and just let it happen. That's all. I don't want to lecture you guys, but there comes a point where something has to be said. So again, yeah, I appreciate you coming back here. So if you can
too much, real.
Sometimes, yes, Ethan. Sometimes.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah. The uncomfortable truth sometimes has to be said, Ethan. I've been criticized myself, Ethan.
I get that you're like jacked and you want to, talk to your streamer or whatever, but maybe mute a little when you do that. It just, you wind up talking over everybody and playing your bass really loud and it just gets to be a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just, I get really annoyed when that happens.
And yeah.
I just really
no,
don't.
I'm
I just
still
don't
annoyed
like
by
it.
this. No, I'm still annoyed by this because sure,
I
it's
just
fun for her, but it's not
but I
fun
love
for me.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry that
She doesn't take in the fact that how
fun.
other people who aren't in the pack feels when suddenly my own medium goose is just watching me die and just doing nothing about it. Makes me think that she's a duck when she's not actually a duck.
There's another thing I want to remind you guys.
There were like 7 people dancing on your body, not just 3 of us.
And there's another thing. Yeah. There's another thing I want to remind you guys. That you don't get anything for winning this game. So if you win, that's it. But again, just let it happen. So like, I don't want to bring up other people into this,
So
but
you're asking me to
what?
You're asking me to let them just dance on my body.
Well,
No, I called him out for it.
No.
Well, Bolt, this is a bit of a difficult to explain, Bolt, but I'm just saying the best way I can describe on how to avoid toxicity is, you get to the, you can't cross a certain line where it becomes very toxic, You know what I'm saying, Bolt? I mean, I don't mind trying to play the game, trying to call him out, but yeah. No, not you, Bolt. No, not you, Bolt. I'm talking about the other people that have been playing with us, and you get to notice the same behavior and over again. So you're fine, Bolt. It's just that when you start noticing playing with the same people over and over again, you start to notice these behaviors and it becomes more obvious. That's why I wanted to bring up this speech. Again, it's nothing wrong against you, Bolt, but I start to notice it. You, Rain, you have noticed it. Yeah, you've noticed it. So that's why I wanted to address this discussion here. So yeah.
I'm just old and I get irritated easily, so I apologize in advance if I snap on anyone. I can't help it.
But it's not just that.
Lady.
I also have.
I am in my mid-30s with 3 kids.
I'm stupid.
You are not old, Rain.
Rain, it's not. Wait, Rain, it's not.
Compared to the people that I
not
normally
old.
play
I
with,
don't know
I
what you're
am.
talking about.
I
So
said mid-30s.
So yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add that issues want to bring up here? This is the time to speak it up so that we can at least try to work it out. Yeah.
Stace, I'm sorry for the way that I killed you.
Yeah. If there's anything in your mind right now, just speak it. If you don't speak up, things are not gonna get better. So yeah, you have anything to say?
I just need a second. Hold on.
See what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, so moral of the story, let's go team, don't be dicks, that's about it.
I'm here for this meeting, Enio. I honestly think that more lobbies need to have conversations like this because they do get really toxic, and I have quit many lobbies because of that exact reason.
Yeah, appreciate that, Booper. I've had the same issue happen among us, and we're doing this discussion again. So when you're playing with us, Booper, I try to make sure that toxicity is not gonna arrive, especially if I'm in the host of this lobby. And I know there are other streamers here that are also playing this for fun as well. But again, please don't be obnoxious. I'm not being obnoxious. I'm streaming right now as well, but I'm not being obnoxious at all. So, I'm just being myself. I'm not trying too hard to be funny. And I don't become toxic to other people. So that's another moral to the story.
I just want to say that if I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. But that's how I usually play. But this round, I'll try to be as normal as possible. But yeah.
Like I said, if you ever have any concerns, don't be afraid to let me know.
Yeah.
Enio, thank you for thank you for having me in this lobby, and Azusa, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of people to play with anymore, and lobbies like this are actually the reason why I enjoyed this game in the first place.
Yeah, Booper, like I was saying to Rain, all multiplayer games are the same. Now, before you start saying anything, when I say the same, I'm not talking gameplay. I'm talking about the people you have to deal with. It's all the same. Now, yes, Booper, you're correct. It depends on the people you play with. Now, I'm not doing this because I am doing for the views or streams. I'm just being myself. And even though I may not, even whether I'm popular or not is irrelevant. I'm just trying to provide you guys having a fun time. That's my responsibility. So that's why I'm trying my best to make sure you guys are having a fun time. Like Tato, Goats, Diolo, and Rain, they've been very nice enough to come to us and play with us every time we play on a Friday night or any other days when I'm in the mood. So I really appreciate you guys coming back to play here. We have our good moments, but there's always these bad moments we have to address. So I don't want the bad moments to continue.
Oh yeah, Ethan, I want to say sorry for getting you voted out. I wasn't even trying to. I was just joking, saying I killed you. I didn't mean for you to actually get voted out.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think you're stupid, and I haven't played enough with you to know your personality, but I would actually quite like to learn how you are and your kind of personality. So don't beat yourself up, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry for getting
I'm
you
sorry for
voted.
killing you. Space.
No, it was a
sorry
good
for the
kill.
way that I killed you. But I killed Enio, and he was my partner, and I felt so bad when you both blew up. I was like, ah, shit.
It was a good kill.
I know
It was
that I
a very
killed you in
good
front of
kill.
like 2 people, and I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's the name of the game.
I
was
feel
muted.
so bad. It hurts.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I was younger, especially when I was under 18, I didn't know any better. Takes one to know one. That's why I'm doing this discussion here right now. Nothing personal, but yeah, I'm just saying though, because if you guys are not gonna get something like this and be told, it's not gonna get any better. I'm just trying to know. I'm not a role model, but I'm just trying to have a fun game with you guys.
Yeah, he said that people don't like his personality, and I told him I don't even know his personality. I don't know anything about him. And I don't think anybody said
Okay,
you were
wait. No, that
stupid.
I think he's probably referring to me. I never said stupid. I said that you were just a little bit much. You might want to dial it down just a scotch. Is all. He just gets a little too hyper and talks over people, and it's fine. Just I'm trying to make you aware so you can kind of pull it back just a scotch.
And if it helps, I've been criticized as well for some of my attitude issues in the past. So what you have to do is just take it and learn from it. I've been criticized, so I'm not perfect either. But you just learn, live and learn. Simple as that.
Yeah, I literally, in one of the lobbies that I was in, I straight had somebody tell me that I was playing the game all wrong because I was teaming up with, like, the ducks because I was Dodo.
Yeah.
And also, if I ever end up Vulture, like, I'll team up with the geese. Like, I don't give a shit if you vote me out for being Vulture, you know? Like, I don't
Again.
want Vulture win anyway. I hate that role with a passion. It's
Yeah.
just, I'll help you find the bodies and stuff like that. Like, I played the game just
Well,
to
she can be
relax
stupid
and escape
sometimes.
life for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of downloading some of them mods and making a lobby and just having like a whole bunch of people play Among Us with me.
Yeah.
I don't, like the one lobby that I joined after playing Goose Goose Duck, they straight kicked me just because I was like everyone was like,
It's
"Start,
impossible
start,
to
start."
find a public Among Us lobby to play in. Everybody is super, super toxic. The last time I played, we didn't even
Yeah.
play for 2 hours, and the mod came in 7 times to kick people.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's either toxic, or everybody just doesn't listen to you, or it's sometimes like it's diamond in the rough to be able to each lobby.
The last thing I want to say here is attitude. Again, everybody's different, but even you gotta know when it goes to the point where it's just not feeling right. So I'm just being myself, but I'm not to the point where trying to be obnoxious. So you just have to be careful sometimes.
I was saying that at this point it feels like it's one of those horses that even if it's dead, it needs to be beat because some people just don't get it, they don't understand.
Toxic is just another way of saying being unpleasant, where you become unpleasant to other people and you don't realize it sometimes. That's another way of saying it. Yeah, that's something we will try to avoid. And like I said earlier, Booper, you will notice it more obviously when you play with the same people over and over again. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Toxicity
learned that
kills
'cause I
most
used to-
games.
Yeah, I mean, Azusa was in one of my lobbies, and Azusa, I'm sure you remember some of the people that were joining in and out and just were absolutely awful.
Yeah. Yeah. So, just...
Are we waiting for
No,
somebody?
no. We were just having that serious discussion there because it had to be said. I want to give everybody a fair chance too. Sometimes this is a difficult thing to do sometimes, but sometimes you have to look at yourself in the mirror in a way and realize what am I doing? Again, you don't think you have to, but that's something you're probably gonna realize the more you grow older, especially. You may not realize it now when I say that. Trust me, you will eventually realize that when you grow older. I was in my teens, thought I knew better. I did not. Again, takes one to know one. Just trying to give you guys some advice. So, because I know we have a couple of people in our community that are below 18. So, I'm just saying.